to go. Hey guys. Hello guys. Good morning. Today we're gonna go over, what is a bolt pattern, and how do I pick the correct tire size? How do I pick the correct wheel size? And when we go to on our website online, go to Tires and Wheels Direct, you could choose what you want to, what you want and what you're actually looking for. Just waiting to see how many more people. Hi Eric, good to see you again. It's week number 3. How's it going, man? Peace. How's it going, guys in Periscope? Peace. How are you? And nothing much. I did a couple new things on the website. If you guys go to Tires and Wheels Direct after the show, you guys go to the website, go to Tires Wheels Direct, and then you can see what I've done. And I added a fitment guide on the website. I added where you're able to see. I added actually you could pay with a firm. Say if you don't have the funds now and you want to pay later, a firm is the way to go. You just click, gives you instant funds, and then you're on your way. Now this week I got my whiteboard and we're drinking Drive coffee. So I wanted to get you guys the new today. We're drinking Drive coffee. Drive is a Colorado-based company out of, I had last week Kirkland coffee, and Drive coffee is the new right now. It's basically, if you guys like cold brew, this is the way to go. If this stuff is pretty awesome, amazing. So how you guys? How's this week? How's everything? How's life? How was your Memorial weekend? Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. If you guys need any wheels and tires, always feel free to give me a shout, call me, talk to me, give me a hard time. Let me know, hey, Ralph, I'm looking for wheels and tires. And then maybe if you're, let's say if you're out of the country, you're out of, South America, Central America, I have ways to, be able to ship those products to you at, low cost. And then like I said, I speak Spanish, I speak fluent Spanish. Hablo español completamente perfecto. Si usted necesita facilidades en mandar rines de aquí de Estados Unidos a Centroamérica o a Sudamérica, me puede hablar y ya yo se lo puedo mandar inmediatamente, con confianza. Let's start the show. So basically, what is a bolt pattern? So when you guys ask, hey, what a bolt pattern is, basically is you got your car, it's 5 lugs, or it's 4 lugs. So and then you got to make sure, hey, what's this wheel? What am I measuring? So am I measuring the wheel? How do I know that the wheel fits? So basically, you have your wheel, and here, let me get a black marker. So you have your wheel, and your wheel has 5 lugs. So not the perfect artist, but you guys get it. So these are 5 lugs. So every car is a little bit different than, you got Chevy, you got Dodge, you got Toyota, and they all carry a different bolt pattern. So they have a 5 lug bolt pattern. So the only way to measure it is the distance between here and here. So if you have a 5 lug bolt pattern, and let's say it's an old school car like what I have behind me, it's a 1957 Chevy Bel Air, and you measure the bolt pattern. You measure from here to here, or you just simply ask me, and I'll tell you the bolt pattern. I've been doing this for, close to 16 years, so it comes naturally to me. The whole encyclopedia is in my head already. So you measure the bolt pattern here to here, and then get this in either inches, because it'll say, if my bolt pattern is 5 by 114.3 millimeter separation. So 114.3 millimeters is the separation from here to here. So you can either do that, or you could do, a lot of people say it in inches. So inches would be 4.5 inches. So you could either say 5, 4.5, or 4.5 inch backspace. 4.5. 5 on 4.5. That's how you measure bolt pattern. I get a question most of the time is, how do I know that I'm picking the right wheel, or how do I picking the correct wheel? Simply, you just feel free to ask me. Let me know. Hey, you know, I'm buying this wheel on Amazon. I'm buying it from, you know, either me, Tires and Wheels Direct. I can help you out. You know, it's not a problem for me to tell you, hey, you know, that's the correct wheel for your car. That will fit. You know, it comes out of my heart to, you know, help others to know that they're ordering a wheel that works on your car. So, I mean, just give me a hard time. It's no problem with me. It's very easy to you know, give you an answer. You can either, you know, email me, or you can always add me on Instagram and DM me. How's it going? Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining, guys, in Periscope. And like I said, you can always measure your bolt pattern. Let's say if you have a 4-lug, you know, going back, this is a 5-lug. Let's say you have a 4-lug vehicles. You know, 4 lugs. So the 4-lug vehicles, you can measure this way. So you measure it in inches, or you can measure it in millimeters. Okay, and then also when you got your 6 lugs and your 8 lugs. So 6 lug, let's say if you have a 6-lug bolt pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You measure from here to here. That's where you measure. Okay, so that's where the measurement comes into. Measure a 6 lug, measure millimeters here. Okay, and then 8 lug is, you know, you got your 8 lug bolt pattern. It's the same thing. It's just, you know, here, 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 here. So did I do this right? So it's like 8 lugs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you measure from here to here. Okay, and you measure. If you have a problem with, you know, hey, I think I didn't measure this right, you always measure from center to center. That'll give you an exact measurement of what your bolt pattern is. I get questions online that say, what tire size you have? What is what is my tire size? What tire size do I have on my vehicle? Simply, you check on the side of your tire. Your tire has a numerical section width. So it'll detail like this: section width, aspect ratio, and inches in diameter. Okay, so you could just go, you know, let's say for example your tire size, you know, give you an example, 255, you know, 55, 18. So right here, this is your section width. This is your aspect ratio. And this is your inches diameter. Okay? So all this is a formula to give you overall diameter. So from the tire, from the floor all the way up to the tire, to the top of the tire, you get an overall diameter. So let's say 255, 55, 18, you have to get that formula. Actually, you know what? I added that formula on our website. So if you go to our website, you go to, so I added Fitment tools onto our site. So I added itself, you could just go right here, overall diameter. And it'll take you to just go ahead and just add your section width, your aspect ratio, and your wheel diameter, and then you hit calculate, and it'll give you the overall diameter of your tire. So this is a handy tool. I'll add artwork below, you know, and it'll give you like what tires size you have. In order to get this, like the formula to get overall diameter formula. So it's basically, you get the section width, you multiply it, you get a section width, you multiply by the aspect ratio, divided by inches, which is 25.4 into millimeters, and then you add the diameter size, inches in diameter. So it'll give you your overall diameter. So let's say, for example, this 255, 55, 18. So you get 255 times 0.55 times 2 divided by 25.4 plus the diameter. You get 29.04. So 29.04 is the overall diameter of this tire. So 29.04 inches. So now it gets to the part where people say, hey, Ralph, I want a bigger tire, or I want a smaller tire, or you go up and down. The rule of thumb is you can only go 0.5 of an inch bigger or smaller. Once you start going into a bigger tire, your car is engineered already for that specific tire size. So once it'll just change your speedometer, your calibration, but to each their own. I'm not trying to tell you can't do that, but I've done Chevy 2500s with 40 by 15 and a half and 26. So the tires, if you're going for looks, you go for looks. If you want to go for just appearance and make sure that the car runs the same way it does from the factory, then I'd say go ahead and just use the same overall diameter that the car comes with from factory. So to say on the trucks itself, when you get overall diameter, you can use the tool that I have on the website. Feel free to use it. I'm growing little by little. Remember, guys, I'm a small team, and I'm adding different tools. Also, see, you can just get your overall diameter right here and add 0.5 of an inch. You go bigger. So let's say 29 inches overall diameter, you can go 29 and a half. And then get that formula and then get the tire size that you need. Let's say if you have a lift kit, a leveling kit. When it comes into leveling kits, you add whatever that leveling kit is. Say you have a 2-inch leveling kit. You add 2 inches to the overall diameter of the tire. So let's say if the tire was 29.04, you add 2-inch leveling kit. So that makes it 31 inches overall diameter. So you could use a 31-inch tire. Sometimes depending on the way your truck's built, also offset comes into play. Backspacing comes into play, and it's all about the plastics inside your car. How wide is the wheel? Those things also come into play. But this is an easy formula to say, hey, I'm looking for a bigger tire, and I'm lifting my car or I'm lowering my car. So if you lower your car, you could go to a smaller tire. If you're going for that stretch look, or if you're going for a wider wheel, lowering it. But if you lift it, you can always use my formula. Go to my website, go to Tires and Wheels Direct, click on Fitment Tools, and then you can use the Fitment Tools to calculate overall diameter. So let's say I just added the calculator, you add section width, aspect ratio, the inches in diameter, and it'll give you overall diameter. So, and then you just add from there, you add whatever tire size you have, and then you can easily shop on our site, go to, whatever tires, you just put in, let's say 33, 12 and a half, 17, or 35, 12 and a half, 17, whatever you guys want to do to your car and truck. And you just give me a shout, hit me up on the chat, and I'll tell you, hey, this works, this doesn't work, and we'll be able to help you out. Okay. I went over the Fitment tools. The Fitment tools on the website I added was, here, give me a second. So, so Fitment tools right here. I added another formula. So, I'm not sure if you see it. So it's basically a fitment tool from offset to backspace calculator and backspace to offset calculator. A lot of guys ask me, hey Ralph, I have an offset of positive 33. What is the backspacing? Here you go. I added it into the website. Go to Fitment tools, enter it in, enter your offset, your wheel width, your offset, and then hit calculate, and it'll give you backspace, and vice versa. So if you have your inches in width, your backspace, you could just calculate and it'll give you offset. So real easy formula, easy to use. Instead of doing all this, I did it for you. Here you go. Easy to use. Go to the website, go to Tires and Wheels Direct, and then you can use, again, the wheel offset and backspace calculator. So it'll give you whatever you need. Like let's say, hey Ralph, I have this offset, positive 33, and I have it 9-inch wide. Calculate it. It'll give you whatever if you want to learn how to do offset, or if you want to know how to do backspacing. So easy calculator, I added it in here. Use it, guys. It'll definitely help you guys to learn more, learn what you're ordering, and learn how maybe you have questions. Everybody deserves to know. You should know what you're ordering and why certain widths and certain offsets, what you're ordering. Not okay, I ordered a set of wheel vehicle. Okay, so here there's a drawn diagram of the wheel itself. So at the top you have center line, you have backspacing, you have negative and positive offset, what it means, and you have your back pad. So and then measured wheel width. So when you measure a wheel, you want to measure from here, inner to inner. That'll give you the inches. Also here. So that's the diagram. You could guys go check it out. Go to the website, go to Tires and Wheels Direct, and it'll give it to you. So